Well, it seems like MikroTik let something loose by accident. The cat came out of the bag, so to speak, and it's something that I think a lot of people are extremely excited about. And that is, of course, the announcement of EVPN. Even though we've seen it on the MikroTik forums that it's a much requested feature from generally people in the ISP space, MikroTik has kind of accidentally leaked that they do support EVPN. So how did we actually come about figuring this out? Well, a few weeks ago, Kevin Myers actually posted a thing on LinkedIn of all places. I usually go on there to see a few things as well, just with a pair of eyes looking like, hey, what do we have here? And it seemed that MikroTik accidentally leaked that they are doing EVPN support, like officially, because there is documentation on the official support pages for it. If you see, there is a link here. If you open that now, it actually redirects you to log in, so you can't see the initial post that was made. However, Kevin was smart enough to grab a little screenshot, and when I had access briefly, I also just copied and pasted everything onto a text file just so we could see kind of what's happening. But we can see it's definitely stating they do have EVPN support. It was Maris that accidentally leaked it, even though I'm not sure if it was accidentally done. Maybe it was done on purpose just to get a little bit of hype introduced into the community. But here we can see they will offer EVPN support, which is a technology to extend layer 2 and 3 connectivity. But what I want you to think of when it comes to EVPN, just think of this as another address family that you can use with BGP in order to either provide layer 3 VPN services to customers, that nice MPLS network that they love running, or even stuff like the layer 2 stuff. So it's a little bit of an improvement over VPLS. It can also use VXLAN, but it doesn't just have to use VXLAN. It does so much amazing stuff, and when it actually releases, I'll be able to showcase it a bit more on the channel. Otherwise, I might use some other vendors just to kind of showcase what you can do with EVPN. I can't stress how important this is for MikroTik to be bringing this out, especially in the ISP and carrier space. Everybody's been wanting this, and now it seems like it's finally going to be coming out here. Here we can even see they've added a basic configuration example of how you can configure EVPN with VXLAN. And it's such a basic, straightforward setup, but it's so cool to see that MikroTik is actually doing something. And besides the screenshot, let me just see if I can just open it up here. So it basically just says exactly what was in the text. But if we go into the MikroTik support documentation, if I head over to the support, open up the docs, one cool thing is where they used to have it is if you go into the routing section. They had it just here below ISIS, but obviously it's been taken offline now, so you can't just see it anymore. But we can see Maris was working on this. He's usually on here busy doing amazing stuff. But if we go into the BGP section itself and we scroll further down, we'll see that MikroTik has been busy adding the EVPN topic inside of this as well. If I just scroll a bit more down, this BGP-based VPLS, EVPN. So here it's just giving us a sub menu with some of the options here. I don't know if this has accidentally been left on here as well, but definitely it's there. As of right now, it's live on MikroTik's website as of this recording that I'm making on my little day off, so that we can just chat about this. So this is really cool. I'm wondering, have they actually added this under the routing protocol overview? I don't see any plan for it here. Let's just Control F quickly, EVPN. It's not even on the roadmap here. So the routing protocol overview doesn't even talk about it, but we can definitely see there is some official documentation, and this is something that people have been asking for on the forums for a very long time. It's actually so crazy to think that EVPN, even though it feels like such a new technology still, it's almost like a decade old at this point. So it's so cool and crazy to see it actually come to MikroTik finally, because it really brings that one step closer to competing with all of these other bigger vendors. The only thing that I think the most of the carrier space people still want to see is segment routing to be added, but that is its own beast. That's going to take a while as well. I'm not going to beat around the bush with that. So MikroTik is definitely in one of the best spaces that it's ever been in a very long time. And it's not just because of the EVPN support. There are stuff that I wanted to mention over the last few months, as well as I've watched the situation unfold globally. I'm not a politics channel. I'm not going to get into any politics and stuff. But we know that there's a lot of tariff increases and stuff like that happening because of certain events. However, a lot of people tend to forget that MikroTik is a European vendor. They make their stuff in Europe, or they might source some of their stuff from the East as well. I'm not exactly sure what the manufacturing entails, but I know for the most part, if you buy something from MikroTik, you're buying it from Latvia essentially, and that is such a powerful thing because you are effectively supporting the European market at that point as well. So I really love seeing the things that I've been seeing recently when it comes to MikroTik. It's not just because it makes sense to purchase it because it's something that you can get from Europe, but also that a lot of people are starting to pick up on MikroTik. Even in the United Kingdom, I've seen a lot of channels spring up that have been discussing stuff, doing tutorials like I do on my own channel, that they've been improving their home labs by switching from stuff like OpenSense onto MikroTik as well. So it's really awesome to see this stuff actually happening, and I can definitely see MikroTik is picking up on it as well, and they are going to grow. So this is really exciting times for us when it comes to the MikroTik space. I'm also just going to watch as things unfold, still do my thing and just create videos as I can. I still need to finish up my own RouterOS version 7 MTC and A series, which I'll see if I can get a few videos pumped out after this one as well. And yeah, that's all that I really wanted to talk about, is that EVPN is finally a thing. MikroTik is making huge strides, and I can't be happier to see what the future brings. So catch you guys in the next video. See ya.